One's definitely coming right now, you can see it. Hi everyone! How are you all doing? It has literally been the longest time since I last showed my face in a video, but I have an explanation. I was finishing up all of my pre-dental prerequisites in college, and I actually graduated with a bachelor's in science in biology and a minor in business, and it was the longest 3 years of education I have ever endured. I took classes like physics, psychology, biochemistry, organic chemistry, and general chemistry, which was an absolute nightmare for me. I could not get that stoichiometry and stuff down. It was just like the hardest class for me ever. But anyways, enough school talk. How are you all doing? Let me know in the comments. It is absolutely freezing here in Oregon, which explains the turtleneck. And I'm literally freezing right now in the car as I'm recording this. But today I'm going to be preparing for Sushi, my glassbelly guppy's birth. Her sister, Jello, just gave birth about 2 weeks ago and completely demolished all of the little fry, and that made me very upset. And I want little baby fry, so I'm gonna do all I can today to prepare a little delivery tank for her, and I'm gonna bring you along so you can see what I'm doing in hopes of saving her fry. So let's go. Here's the 5.5 gallon unboxed. It's rimless on top and has a black frame on the bottom. Next time I would prefer to have a full rimless aquarium, but the LFS was closed and Sushi is on the brink of birth, and I ultimately did not want to risk losing the fry. This is actually a microfiber scrunchie that you're supposed to use after you take showers if you have long hair, but it works very well for wiping down tank water that should not be there. I'm using these plastic mesh canvases to line the bottom of the tank to protect it from super glue and anything else that might want to scratch it. Since the goal of this aquarium is to be a safe place for Sushi to deliver her babies, we're going to need a lot of hiding spots for them. Moss is one of the best plants for newborn fry. It's super bushy, so there are tons of hiding areas. It's also a good food source because the fry can nibble off little pieces. Looks cleaner now. I'm thinking about doing a rock tower. Let's try it out. I don't like how that looks. I'm happy with how everything looks. It kind of reminds me of Shrek's swamp in a way because of the moss, but now we are going to super glue everything down or else the moss will float up. The tank water going directly into this tank is coming half from my guppy tank and then half from my shrimp tank, so it's going to be all cycled already. I'm using a net to reduce agitation and catch any duckweed that might go into this tank. The tank is completely filled now, and I also added a previously cycled filter and heater from my shrimp tank. Overall, all the parameters look perfect, and I wasn't expecting anything less since 90% of the tank contents came from existing tanks. And now, it is time. This is Sushi's first time being without her siblings, all solitary, so she's probably a little bit scared. I also forgot to add fertilizer for the moss yesterday, so I'm going to do that right now. So it's been about 30 minutes since I put Sushi into the tank and it seems like she is doing very well. I'm actually surprised how much she's moving because that belly must be very heavy. As for the moss, one day later it looks like some of them are aquatic mosses, see the ones that are green? But the ones that I attached to the driftwood look to be like they are dying since they're turning brown. I'm just gonna leave everything in the tank though to see if it wants to grow out. The day has finally come. It is December 18th, 2021, 11 a.m. and Sushi has given birth to 4 fry that I've seen so far. There's 2 on the heater right there and there's 2 chilling on the moss down there. If you've never seen a guppy in labor before, this is basically what they look like. They will stay in one corner of the tank. This is called nesting, and they will be very lethargic and basically just trace around the surface of the water. Sushi's gestation period was a little bit longer than most guppies. Hers was 38 days, including today. Most guppies have a gestation of around 25 to 30 days. Okay, one's definitely coming right now. You can see it.
Oh, hi, Mommy. How are you doing? Ooh, a snack. Not that kind, not that kind.
Push! Come on, Sushi. Just came out. See that right there? That is a baby, camouflaged in the moss. And now the moment we've all been waiting for, the FERRARI. Oh my gosh, look how many there are, and they're so tiny too. From what I've counted so far, there are 16, but there of course could be more hiding in the moss. Hello, little fella. Hide! No, hide. No, hide. Please hide. Please hide. Okay, good.